ass, knocked up his ass, and now his foot killed him.
That's usually how it works in anatomy.
I thought that was a pile of logs, but I'll make sense now. So why is there a... Because he's a dog and he dug a hole.
He's gonna get crushed by it. This is my victory. Not even the balls can save you now.
You're trying to tickle the balls.
Sometimes you gotta grab life by the balls.
Oh my god, I'm crashing! Oh my god! Oh my... Oh god, I'm crying. I couldn't even hear half of it. One more time.
Good. That's not what you want to see. That's not what you want to hear. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, what? Oh my god. Excuse me? You're never gonna find me. You do all the commentary.
This is where I become the man. I'll
If you like pina coladas, you get lost in the rain. How we doing, folks? Well, friends.
It's still rendering somehow. The timer light keeps going up.
Yikes. What are you doing? My beefy computer can handle that. I rendered the whole thing pretty short. AR shaking! Ah! Oh man, it's not working. Oh, it's not working. My visual effects.
I broke it. Hold on. Everything's broken.
Now they are.
There we go. I do like the fact of getting... I do in fact like getting lost in the rain. I meant to do shake. It happens every once in a while. I have to restart OBS so I can get my stuff thing. Haven't heard that name in years. AR shaken. Oh! AR, you're here. And you're definitely here. So where are you? This is you, right? AR shaken. Let's give him his stuff. Lock costume? No, it's a custom. Where is it? AR lock-in. Boom. Pow. Heck yeah. Boom. Bap. There you go, buddy. I hope you enjoy it. You custom little lock you. AR, I could totally bail on this whole editing stream if you wanted to play some games.
You still working on the same tutorial video?
I only ever edit it when I'm streaming. Literally the only time I have time to edit is when I'm streaming. So that's the life I live anymore. It is beautiful, but not as beautiful as you. What the heck? Since when? So one of the cats must have effed some stuff up. My monitor is all the way down here. Modem's all the way here. This is all crooked. There we go. What? You're indisposed. God dang it, man. Oh, buddy. Why you gotta play with my heartstrings? Get out of here, freaking malware bite baloney. I need to uninstall that. Yeah, I'm still working on the Lil Locks thing.
Show our your new toy that you got.
What new toy that I got? What are you talking about?
For Stream Decks.
Oh, the tablet? Oh, I let it die, so it's charging in the other room. I'm back to using my phone and my other tablet that's exploding right now. So, unfortunately, I thought I had it plugged into a charger that had enough power supply, but it died. So, that is the life I live. I need to plug it into an actual Samsung charger so it actually charges correctly. But I didn't have a long enough USB-C cord. So that's the life that I live. Rectangle. Oof. Oof. Eef. You guys hear that? You're just quiet. You guys can hear the music, right?
I can hear it. It's just quiet.
You guys hear the big old truck driving by?
Yeah, I can hear the music. And no, I don't hear the truck. And yes, I hear you talking in the video that you're editing.
Cool. Supersedes all the following attacks. Check color abilities for fast attacks. After fast attacks, forward attacks happen next. Little locks that can attack straight forward will attack first after the fast.
It's all working right now.
Across from each other that both attack straight forward will take each other out. If a little lock forward attacks an empty space, this counts as a direct attack. After fast attacks and after forward attacks comes diagonal attacks. Little locks with diagonal attacks will attack next if they survive the fast attack and forward attack. If opposing little locks both can diagonally attack each other, they will take each other out, but not before performing any direct attacks if they can take place. Direct attacks are any time an empty. You don't hear the voice in the video? I'll boost the audio a little bit. Empty space is attacked by a little lock. Direct attacks will deal 1 damage to the player's hits or health. If an opponent's empty space is able to be attacked by more than 1 little... Oh, I need to turn that off. Birthday off. Birthday off. Save. There we go. Boom. Alright. Block. 1. Am I hearing war being waged because between little locks? Yeah, check it out. Pow, pow, pow. Oh, I got farted on. Did you guys not hear it? Uh-oh. I know I didn't hear it. Now I heard it. Interesting. Pow! Lil Luck's trading card game. You are the key to unlock your victory.
No, I did not hear the fart.
I just check it out. Check it out. Look at this. Pow! Pow, pow, pow. Open her up. Whoa, wow, wee, wow. Boom. Pull out a card. Who could it be? I dropped it. Oopsie. Pow, pow, pow. Standard common black Lil Luck. Pow, pow, pow. Yellow. Let me see if I can find an actual, like, uncommon in here. Pow, pow, pow. Lockhound. Tellock Vision or Kiwi. I can't remember. They all have names. They're all corny puns. One day I'll do a video of me going through all of them, and it'll be awful. Don't worry, it's great, but it's also awful. Get back in the god dang hot dog. There we go. Secret B. How do you secret B? Do you still not hear the fart? Why is it so delayed? I thought I fixed, but then it unfixed. This is the worst day of life. Test. YouTube. Test. Streamlabs. Cloudbot Redemption. Yeah, how come I don't hear?
Now I hear fart.
Test. Stream. Cloudbot Redemption. That may just not be one that actually has a sound. I thought it was redeem. Is it just redeem call? Mayhaps it is. I know that one's for one. No, it's working now. Oh, it feels so good. Thank you. Thank you.
Jelix, I worked on a speech. Do you wanna hear it? Okay, let's go.
Hold on. I don't have my other deck up.
You should run for president with that speech.
Honestly, it's better than the Republican and Democrat candidate right now. More than one Lil Luck, 1 damage will be dealt for each successful direct attack. Remove any attack Lil Lucks for each part of the attack phase, and place them in the dead/discard pile, unless the attack Lil Luck's color ability designates you to do so differently. Repeat each round from step 1, alternating who goes first. This continues back and forth until one of you won. Alternating who goes first. Vote Secret B for Keytopia president. Keytopia's dead. It's Lock and Key now. This continues back and forth until each round from you do so differently. Repeat each round from step 1, alternating who goes first. This continues back and forth until one of you loses by reaching their max hits/health that was agreed upon before the game began. If you manage to get rid of all your opponent's health/hit points, this declares you the winner.
all little locks are drawn, this declares you the winner.
Oh, hello, wee wee. From what I'm hearing, this sounds like Magic the Gathering, but Jelix themed. I've never actually played Magic the Gathering, so it could be, and then I just don't know.
If all little locks are drawn and there's no way to continue attacks from either side, the game ends in a tie. If both sides reach their max hit/health during the same section of the attack phase, the game ends in a tie.
Fall Guys, Keto.
For example, if both players reach 10 hit points, ends in a tie.
I haven't yet, I'm sorry. I'm only a level 7 nerd. I gotta be level 10 before I reach that level of skill of card game knowledge. But I am a big nerd.
For example,
AR, your card isn't the card game. It's a rare card.
For example, if both players reach 10,
Yeah. We should go through while we're on stream.
Okay, I'm going to go do the thing I have been planning to do today, but I haven't been able to do today because I planned it today, so I'm going to do it but stay in stream.
Alright, sounds good. Sounds like a plan, Stan.
reach 10 hit points. Example, if both players reach 10 hit points,
The plan is geocaching.
AR, do you have speak? I feel like you should.
points in the same diagonal attack phase, it would be a tie.
I saw some YouTubers doing it, and I checked my map for it, and there are a decent amount near me.
Indeed.
Got so deep. Indeed. A little bit of Morgan Freeman in there.
Check the little lock's color abilities for colors, attack, and abilities. Phases of the round. Check the little lock's color abilities during all phases of the round. Check the little lock's color abilities for colors, attack, and abilities. Here are some tips. Draw and place little locks.
Hey, AR, you're a mod, aren't you? You could, get modjob and get some free KEYCOINS.
Here are some tips. Draw and place little locks. Draw and place little locks in order to perform direct attacks to
Yeah, me. Shut
Draw
up.
and place little lock.
Jelix, you should make a video of geocaching.
Yeah?
Here are some tips. Draw and place little locks in order to perform direct attacks to damage opponents' max hits/health, or protect yours.
We talkin' the fat money.
Fat.
Do you know what it is?
It's kind of like where people kind of store things. Whoops. Right? In like geological locations. Geocaching is a game where players use GPS-enabled devices to go find hidden containers or caches at special coordinates. The The word comes from geo, geography, and caching. Yeah, so you play geocaching racer online, look for cache coins, which are usually in the form of longitudinal. Once they're found, the cache, they can open it and find the contents, which typically include waterproof container, logbook, small trinket, or coin. Players are expected to follow simple rules such as taking something from the sun, leaving something behind, writing about their visit in a logbook. Oh, interesting.
There are apparently a decent amount near me.
Honestly, I'd be more happy with some visuals since the current state is a wall of text plus one visual.
Yeah, so my kind of plan was to just do that, but then after this, I have some video of Amigo and I playing the game. So I was going to have just the wall of text so people could read it, and then it was going to have some example games after that. But I don't know. I don't know if that's better or worse, because I guess I could add snaps from the game. Yeah, it's just hard to judge what I want to do.
Tips. Draw and place little locks in order to perform direct attacks to damage health or protect yours. This can be done in many ways. If two little locks are able to attack, are able to attack diagonally the same space on an opponent's battlefield.
I thought about then also playing this kind of double speed, the rules and whatever.
This can be done in many ways. If two little locks are able to attack diagonally the same space on an opponent's battlefield.
I do get what you're saying, Lily, though.
Battlefield. One will take out the opponent's little lock, while the other lands a direct attack. The space is unoccupied. If the space is...
I meant like while the rules are being explained.
I just
do, like,
remembered
little
it's
visuals
super
showing
hot out today.
you
I'm
explaining.
going to wait until like 7 to go outside and do it.
What kind of doodles are you talking about? I guess I could take this, like this little snapshot here, right? And then like highlight over the arrows that are being used when describing forward attacks, diagonal attacks. That is an option. Okay. Thank you.
The battlefield diagram for more. Sacrifice little locks must be placed in the dead/discard pile. Unless
Yeah. I can whip something up real quick and show you in the Discord.
Hey, can you? What would you do? Colors, attack, and abilities. Here are some tips. Draw and place little locks in order to perform direct attacks to damage done in many ways.
Because I also have... put that off to the side here. This battlefield here. This is the battlefield. Yeah. And then I also have
if I go to... Oh, I already had those. So what I could do is like something along the line of like... Dang it. Maybe not him, because he doesn't do diagonal attacks. Like that. Place. Okay. That's kind of like what I'm doing already, right? I'll show everyone Lily's beautiful drawing. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, it's kind of what I was doing. The battlefield diagram for more.
Whoa, where did she go to art school?
Right. Or sacrifice little blocks to remove them from the battlefield. See the battlefield diagram. Sacrifice little blocks must be placed in the dead/discard pile. You save them for later, but this may risk a direct attack or multiple direct attacks. After you finish your placing/sacrificing, the first opponent then starts their turn from step 1. They will go through the pickup phase and then the placement phase. And once they finish their turn, the attacks phase, little locks placed on both sides of the battlefield attacks. These apply to specific color abilities and supersedes all the following attacks. Check color abilities for fast attacks. After fast attacks, forward attacks happen next. Little locks that can attack straight forward will attack first after the fast attacks. Little locks straight across from each other that both attack straight forward will take each other out. If a little lock forward attacks an empty space, this counts as a direct attack. After fast attacks, and then after forward attacks, comes diagonal attacks. Little locks with diagonal. Little locks with diagonal attacks will attack next if they survive the fast attack and forward attack. If opposing little locks both they will take each other. Oops. Attack. If opposing little locks both can diagonally attack each other, they will take each other out. So I need to transition here. I'm looking for shatter glass, broken glass. Diagonally attack each other, they will take each other. No, that's not what I need. What other transitions do I have if I start from the top? I don't care about the latest Windows update. Maybe fall and fade out if you have that. I can do fade out, and then I just have to do a transition of the animation. I mean, there's this. Only attack each other, they will take each other out. Oh, that one kind of worked, didn't it?
But the Windows update cares about you.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Diagonally attack each other, they will take each other out. Does that work? For me being lazy? No, but not before performing. But not before. But not before performing any direct attack. Direct attacks. not before. Ooh. Hey, I didn't even know I had all this stuff. Interesting. Invader, what's up? Just made another great visual, but this time a graveyard discord. They mean discard pile, whatever you're calling it in this game. Oh, beautiful. Look at this, everyone. Dead zone. Love it. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh my god. Starting to break. Okay. Everything's breaking. There's too much going on screen. I don't have the beefy enough computer. But not before performing any direct. Those need to be moved. Attacks, if they can take place. Can I change the color of this? Oh. So, what if I change this? Can I not change that? Oh, that's literally the shadow. Gotcha. Border. Opposing little locks both can diagonally attack each other. They will take each other out, but not before performing any direct attacks if they can take place. Direct attack. Whoa. Back her up there. Let's go. Do this. Oh my god, my brain. Doing some highfalutin editing today. I need to do something similar with this kind of stuff here. Act straight forward will take each other out. If a little lock forward attacks an empty space, little locks straight across from each other that both attack straight forward will take each other out. Need to change this guy, my content. Oh, not that. I need to go to media. Blah. Who attacks straight forward? Yellow attacks. Replace. You're gonna go there. Who else attacks straight forward? We'll do white. Place. And then this. Okay. All right. Little locks straight across from each other that both attack straight forward will take each other out. If a little lock forward attacks an empty space, oh, I got the wrong one. Dang it. I'm still not used to this new power director. If a little lock forward attacks an empty space, this counts as a direct attack. Attacks. Little locks straight across from each other that both attack straight forward will take each other out. If a little lock forward attacks an empty space, this counts as a direct attack. After fast attacks, got all these new little cool toys to play with in this I didn't know I had before. After fast attacks, forward attacks happen next. Little locks that can attack straight forward will attack first after the fast attacks. Little locks straight across from each other that is a mixture between the text wall and the diagrams good, Lily? Or do you want all diagrams? Fast attacks. Attack pattern. The following are the rules for little locks attack patterns. Fast attacks. These apply to specific color abilities and supersedes all the following attacks. Check. Yeah, I'm happy for you, Lily. Color abilities for fast attacks. After fast check color abilities for fast attacks. They have something else to designate as a fast attack that doesn't look like a pentagram. Does not look like it. I'll do this as a fast attack. Place. Check color. Check color abilities for. Oof. That's good size. I don't want that. Undo. Check color abilities for... My final drawing for the stream is full board Wogue. Oh my god, would you take a look at that? Boom. Dead zone. Draw pile. Draw pile. Dead zone. I don't even have... I guess that's pink, I guess, but that's more of a magenta, which is coming later in the game. Look at all that. Dang, boy. Actually, I can tell you. So this is red. It has a fast attack. It's called target. So it goes first. You can choose any spot on the board to attack, occupied or unoccupied. So it would go first. I don't know if this is... I think this is orange. Orange is called shield. It can't be taken out unless it has a poison ability placed in front of it. Poison ability is green and basically negates everything, any ability that's that the little lock has. So this guy attacks forward. So this guy would first be able to attack anyone. So he'd probably want to attack this guy first because he's the only thing that can take him out right here. So he would attack that guy. And then fast attacks are over because there's no other things that can do fast attacks. You don't have a brown on the board. Next would be forward attacks. This guy attacks forward. That guy would be taken out. So he would attack forward. However, this is a pink, and it can't be attacked straight forward, only diagonal. So he would be fine. The next thing also that attacks forward is blue, but attacking straight forward on a blue, there is a shield ability, and shield can't be taken out. So then there would be no hits. No one would be taking direct damage, only the yellow lock would be taken out. Next would be diagonal attacks. Pink can do diagonal attacks, but it can't attack straight forward, so it would diagonal attack the orange lock, which is a shield, but then it couldn't take it out because it's a shield. So then the next round, you'd be down one thing on the board, but then you get to draw, and then you might be able to replace it. I did pink and blue versus gray, orange, and yellow. Oh, that's gray? I thought that was black. So gray is a different story. Gray has the mine ability, which means if it gets attacked at all by any of the opponent, then everything on the board gets wiped. Both sides get blown up. No direct attacks take place, but all the cards get wiped. So what Amigo would like to do is if when there was like a full card deck or full battlefield, he just attack it and then boom, everyone was off the battlefield. But since he can't attack straight forward, he's safe. No one it's actually a smart move putting a pink in front of a gray because the pink can't attack straight forward and it also can't be attacked straight forward. So basically, you're keeping the mine ability at bay. Having the blue on the board means, though, each round that you have a blue on the board, you can move one little lock. So if you have a blue on the board, one blue, you can move one little lock either on either side. If you have two blues, then you can move two little locks on either side. If you have three blues, then you can move three little locks. Obviously, it gets a little full, then you can't move everything. Amigo's a madman. Red, pink, and blue versus orange.
Amigo is a madman.
Gray and yellow. Yep. Yellow is kind of cool because as soon as you place it on the board, it allows you to draw another card immediately. So if it's your first draw, you place it down in the first round, you get to draw another card immediately instead of waiting until next turn. So you've got a whole stack of yellows, you place it down on the battlefield, you pick up another card, place it down on the battlefield, pick up another yellow card, and then, or pick up another card and place another yellow down, you can pick up another card, and then obviously you can't place any more because your battlefield's full, but you have a card for next round. However, if you place it down in front of a green, which is the poison ability, it negates it, so it just basically just loses its ability, just becomes a plain old card. Isn't that exciting? And if you had a brown on the board, it's called sneak attack, so it's a fast attack. So if you place it down in front of a little lock, it can't take out the little lock in front of it, but it automatically does direct attack no matter what's in front of it, unless it's a green, which is poison ability. Then it can't attack at all, and then it's basically the green will attack it straight forward. It would be good to place a brown in front of something like pink, because the pink can't attack straight forward, so it just constantly you would get direct attacks on the other player until they either move this or discard it. So it's good to have a blue in your deck, because if you don't want to discard your card, you can put the blue down and then move it to where it's more viable, and then you don't have to lose that card to the discard pile, the dead zone, as Lily calls it. This light blue doesn't exist, so sorry. I don't know what that is. That's in a future update. I actually wanted to add 4 new abilities to the card game, but I wanted to wait to see how well the card game went. I wanted to add what was called like a turquoise or a cyan, so like this light blue or teal. It would be called the steal ability. So when you place it down on the battlefield, you got to take whatever card was in front of it and put it into your hand and use it that round. I think I can't remember what the full rule set is, but yeah, you place it down in front of something, you take that card and it became yours. And then as soon as it got killed, though, it went back to the other player's discard pile. So if this was a black, as soon as it got killed, you would shuffle your dead zone, pull one back into your hand, and then this one would get discarded to the dead zone. If it was a white, then it would just immediately go back into your draw pile and you'd have to shuffle. Green is poison, so it just negates everything. Purple is called Spread Shot. It can attack straight forward and both directions diagonally, just like pink can attack both directions diagonally, but not straight forward, but also can't be attacked straight forward. Purple can be attacked straight forward, so if it gets taken out in the first round, it doesn't get to use its diagonal attacks. But it's good to place right in the middle if there's nothing going on, because then you get 3 straight direct attacks, or at least get to take out the board. If there was a white Littlelock on the board, I think I already said that, sorry, it gets attacked, instead of going to the discard pile, it goes right back into your draw pile, and then you shuffle, and then eventually get the ability to pick it up again. So if you had a deck full of whites, you'd never run out of cards, so you could constantly just be getting cards, and it would never end, unless they put like the green in front of it, which is the poison ability, and then eventually you run out, because if it's placed in front of a poison ability, it can't use its I can't remember what the ability is called. Revive? Oh well. Anyways, I'm going to stop nerding out. I'm going to continue the thing that I was working on. Following attacks. Check color build. Check color build. Abilities for check color build abilities for fast. Fast attacks. Forward attacks happen next. After fast attacks, applied to specific color abilities and supersedes all the following attacks. Check color abilities. Check. Check color abilities. In this case, actually, this, not that, but this would actually be underneath. Check color abilities for fast attacks. These apply to specific color abilities and supersedes all the following attacks. Check color abilities for fast attacks. After fast attacks, forward attacks happen next. Little locks that can attack straight forward will attack first after the fast attacks. Waiting for the day when I can get every card in the game to fuel the competitionist in me. Pretty soon here, I'm going to make the super mod pack for all of you who helped me make the Little Lock trading card game, where you can buy the pack that has all of the rare cards and an assortment of the uncommon cards with absolutely no common cards. So all uncommon and rare. I for sure want to give you all rare, but there's so many uncommon that some of them might overlap, or I might have to make some uncommon multiples like that are in the same category, like food or whatever. I just got to see how many fit, because it's in a 48 card deck with the uncommon and rares combined. Little locks straight across from each other that both attack straight forward will take each other out. If a little lock forward attacks an empty space, this counts as a direct attack. After fast attacks, and then after forward attacks, comes diagonal attacks. Little locks with diagonal attacks will attack next if they survive the fast attack and forward attack. If opposing little locks both can diagonally attack each other, they will take each other out, but not before performing any direct attacks if they can take place. Direct attacks are any time an empty space is attacked by a little lock. Specific color ability on their attack pattern. The following are the rules for Little Lock's attack patterns. Fast. Fast attacks. These apply to specific color abilities. Fast attacks. These apply to specific color abilities and supersedes all the following attacks. Check color abilities for fast attacks. After fast attacks, forward attacks happen. Attacks. Forward attacks. Forward attacks happen next. Little Lux that can attack straight forward will attack first after the fast attacks. I just need general fate. Attacks. These apply to specific color abilities and supersedes all the following attacks. Check color abilities for fast attacks. After fast attacks, forward attacks happen next. Little Lux that can attack straight forward will attack first after the fast attacks. Little Locks straight across from each other that both attack straight forward will take each other out. If a Little Lock forward attacks an empty space, this counts as a direct attack. After fast attacks, and then after forward attacks, comes diagonal attacks. Little Locks with diagonal attacks will attack next if they survive the fast attack and forward attack. If opposing Little Locks both can diagonally attack each other, they will take each other out, but not before performing any direct attacks if they can take place. Direct attacks are any time an empty space is attacked by a Little Lock. Direct attacks will deal 1 damage to the player's hits or health. If an opponent's empty space is able to be attacked by more than 1 Little Lock, ugh. So let's see. Let's try this. Attacked by more than 1 Little Lock. Deal 1 damage to the player's hits or health. If an opponent's empty space is able to be attacked by more than 1 Little Lock. Direct attacks will deal 1 damage to the player's hits or health. If an opponent's empty brain. Strawberry! Help.
friend. Blah. Is that for the card game? Yes, bud. If an opponent's empty space is able to be attacked by more than one little lock, one damage will be dealt for each successful direct attack. Remove any attack.
La 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 lee.
La 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 lee. Or health. If an opponent's empty space is able to be attacked by more than one little lock, opponent's empty space is able to be attacked by more than one little lock, one damage will be dealt for. If an opponent's empty space is able to be attacked by more than one little lock, ugh, my brain. Putting so much effort into this dumb edit. Players' hits or health. If an opponent's empty space is able to be attacked by more than one little lock, oh, that doesn't make sense. It would have to be another diagonal attack.
4 health. If an opponent's empty space is able to be attacked by more than 1 little lock, 1 damage will be dealt for each successful direct attack. Direct attack. Remove any attacked little locks for each part of the attack phase, and place them in the dead/discard pile, unless the attacked little lock's color ability designates you to do so differently. Discard pile. Unless the attack part of the attack phase, and place them in the dead/disc. How do I crop this? Edit image. Pan and zoom. I just want to crop it. I want to do freeform crop. Place them in the dead/discard pile. Need advance, that's what I need. And place them in the dead. Place them in the dead/discard pile. And place them in the dead/discard. Ugh, everyone's gone. I've been so silent for so long. And place them in the dead/discard pile. Golden, how are you? Lily, I missed you. I mean, Golden, I missed you. And Lily, thank you for still being here. Excuse me. Supermod. Just bored and saw you streaming in my recommended, so yay. Hello. I forgot the command, so I had to do it. Oh, don't worry, man. That's the whole point for me making those.
I'm sorry you're bored.
We're going to duplicate previous keyframe. And then put this one actually down here. Actually, no, not quite. That would go back into your deck, I think. Something like that. And then this one actually doesn't go into discard, it goes back into your deck. Boom. Back into deck. I got PVGW2 for like 49 cents off. It was on Steam. What is PVZGW2?
Lily, you made me put so much more effort into this.
Each part of the attack phase and place them in the dead/discard pile. Made this so much harder for me. Phase and place them in the dead/discard pile, unless the attack little lock's color ability designates you to do so differently. Lock's color ability designates you to do so differently. Repeat each round from step 1, alternating who goes first. This continues back and forth until one of you loses by reaching their max hits/health that was agreed upon before the game began. If you manage to get rid of all your opponent's health/hit points, this declares you the winner. If all little locks are drawn and there's no way to continue attacks from either side, the game ends in a tie. If both sides reach their max hit/health during the same section of the attack phase, the game ends in a tie. For example, if both players reach 10 hit points in the same diagonal attack phase, it would be a tie. Follow all Little Lock's color attack patterns and abilities during all phases of the round. Check the Little Lock's color abilities
Try
for colors,
re-downloading
attack and abilities. Here are some tips. Draw and place Little Locks in order to perform direct attacks to damage opponent's max hits/health or protect yours. This can be done in many ways. If two Little Locks are able to attack diagonally the same space on an opponent's battlefield, one will take out the opponent's Little Lock. Yeah, but people like myself learn better from visual. Visual helps me not look like a lecture. Yeah, you're right. I hate that you're right, but you're right, and it's turning out kind of good. Phase and place them in the dead/discard pile, unless the attacked little lock's color ability designates you to do so differently. Repeat each round from step 1, alternating who goes first. This continues back and forth until one of you loses by reaching their max hits/health that was agreed upon before the game began. If you manage to get rid of all your opponent's health/hit points, this declares you the winner. If all little locks are drawn and there's no way to continue attacks from either side, the game ends in a tie. If both sides reach their max hit/health during the same section of the attack phase, the game ends in a tie. For example, if both players reach 10 hit points in the same diagonal attack phase, it would be a tie. Follow all Little Lock's color attack patterns and abilities during all phases of the round. Check the Little Lock's color abilities for colors, attack, and abilities. Here are some tips. Draw and place Little Locks in order to perform direct attacks to damage opponents' max hits/health or protect yours. This can be done in many ways. If two Little Locks are able to attack diagonally this
I'm back.
Welcome back. Who left? Knight? Oh, that's right. I remember, yeah. Change this one out with the black ability. Place.
If two Little Locks are able to attack
I never left. I just went AFK on stream cause it's too hot out.
Sure. Diagonally the same space on an opponent's battlefield. One will take out the
In about half an hour I will though.
same space on an opponent's battlefield. One will take out the opponent's Little Lock.
Would you rather be immortal or die right now?
Die right now. 100%. Lock it in.
Are able to attack diagonally the same space on an opponent's battlefield. One will take out the opponent's Little Lock. While the other lands a direct
What
attack
would you
in the
do
space
if I broke
unoccupied.
into your house, took all your bread, then left?
Dang, man. I guess nothing.
Take out the opponent's Little Lock, while the other lands a direct attack if the space is unoccupied. If the space is unoccupied, and neither of your little oh wait, shoot. Yike. And
By
neither of your
bread
locks were
mean
taken out
literal
during
bread,
these
not
attacking
money.
sections. have bread in my house. I mean, unless you count the quesadillas.
Still
and
cry.
burritos. Right, and neither of your little locks were taken out during the previous attack sections. And neither of your little locks were taken out during the previous attack phase sections.
What about if I broke in and stole all your little locks?
Dang, man. That's a federal offense. He'd go straight to jail. This space is unoccupied, and neither of your little locks were taken out during the previous attack phase section.
I feel like yes course yes is my answer for yes course yes is holy yes.
Sounds about right, gents. This lands 2 direct attacks. Previous attack phase sections. This lands 2. Can I make a border on this? Two direct attacks. 2 direct attacks. Different little locks have different attack patterns and color abilities. Remember, surprised my wife hasn't called me yet. Different little locks have different attack patterns and color abilities. Remember, fast attacks supersede all attacks. Then forward attacks. Color abilities. Remember, fast attacks supersede all attacks. Then forward attack. Then forward. Attacks. Then forward attacks.
IDKY but RN I love potatoes like they are the best thing for me RN.
I grew some potatoes this year. Then forward attacks go next. Then diagonal attacks. Attacks. Then forward attacks go next. Then diagonal attacks. your opponent's health/hit points, this declares you the winner. If all little locks are drawn and there's no way to continue attacks from either side, the game ends. Color abilities can combine. God frick. Ugh. I'm mad at myself because I don't understand it anymore. Okay, we'll just do that. Then forward attacks go next. Then die. Ah. Max hits/health or protect abilities. Remember, fast attacks supersede all attacks, then forward attacks go next, then diagonal attacks. Remember, fast attacks supersede all attacks, then forward attacks go next, then diagonal attacks. Boom. Color abilities combine. Color abilities can combine or cancel each other out depending. Can you do the thing? Thank you. Color abilities can combine or cancel each other out depending on color. Opinion on 𝗦𝗣𝗢𝗥𝗧 𝗧𝗛𝗡 situation? I don't know who that is. Color abilities can combine or cancel each other out depending on which. Color abilities can combine or cancel each other depending on which are placed on the battlefield. There you go, you nailed it, Jelix. I'm really surprised my wife hasn't called yet. Attacks. Color abilities can combine or cancel each other depending on which are placed on the battlefield. Use both abilities and attack patterns to get as many direct attack. Oops. I should change the chill music. Battlefield. Use both abilities and attack patterns to get as many direct attacks off as possible while blocking your opponent's direct attacks during the rounds. placement of little locks on the battlefield can alter the course of the game. During the rounds. The placement of little locks on the battlefield can alter the course of the game. Pee pee poop. There are walls on the left that can alter the course of the game. There are walls on the left and the right side of the battlefield that inhibit direct attacks or movement/placement. Can alter the course of the game. There are walls on the left and the right side of the battlefield that inhibit direct attacks or movement/placement. Pee pee poo poo pee poo pee poo. I've been thinking about making a podcast stream, but I need help figuring out the details. I want to call it the Fawncast, but I want to make it similar to my streams where people, like subscribers, followers can get on and interact, but I want to have it so like there's some way for there to be a winner at the end of each of the Fawncasts, and then I wanted to somewhat like I come up with like a topic or something, and then you guys bring to the table stories or something. I don't know how to do it yet. And then whoever comes with the most interesting story or topic that they find gets all of the key coins or lock dollars or whatever at the end of the round, at the end of the Fawncast. I kind of want to do something along that style, but I need help ironing out the details. And also, it's going to be hard because not everyone's always going to be able to join like the Fawncast, you know, because like it's not always a guarantee that one of you guys or any of you guys will be able to join the Fawncast. So I want it to be semi kind of professional, where I don't know, maybe the subscriber thing should be like a bonus thing, where if the subscriber comes to the channel and they come with the most interesting story, then they get a bonus win or whatever. I don't know, maybe I should bring different YouTubers or content creators to the Fawncast and have them talk about their stuff or something. Or maybe the audience could interview the person that I have on stage, but I also have my own list of questions and such. Discord would be my main idea, but that excludes all the people who are unable to use this server. Yep, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why I kind of wanted, because I think that's actually the way to go. Is each Fawncast I bring on a new or just another content creator, and we talk. I come up with a topic or something, or I have the chat at the time pick a topic from like 3 topics or something. Like I have it as a poll or something in the prelude to the video. What do you think? I think that's the direction I want to go. I think, yeah, what I'll do is, I wish whoever's watching right now, can you make a post in the Discord for me saying, Jelix Fawncast, I'd be down to hop on the Fawncast. I thought I'd yap for hours. Yeah, you're somewhat of a content creator, right, Lily? So it could work. I mean, not really. You're not really a content creator. But, I mean, why not? I could shout you out if you have something to shout out. I guess it doesn't matter. I could just bring in on any guest, but start with content creators. You know, try to spread the love or whatever. I think that's the direction I'm going to go, actually, yeah. I need someone to post in the Jelix Fawn key chat. Please give me, or maybe in the suggestions text channel, podcast topic ideas, and then I'll just collect a bunch of them, and then at the beginning I'll have like 3 from everyone to pick from in like the intro, you know, like the stream starting screen with all the Fawn TV and the Fawn phone. I have very old videos I made in quarantine that I think are private from a while ago. Oh man, we gotta see those. Yeah, I think that's the direction I want to go, because at least there's something going on. But I still want to make it interactive for chat. I don't know if I should just do it the way I've been doing it and just have like a bonus raffle at the end, or have the chat be able to pitch in. Or maybe I have the guest pick from chat who should win based on stuff that they comment. I'm just trying to get the idea ball rolling, really. Alter the course of the game. There are walls on the left and the right side. Oh, I'm sorry, I just pooped my pants. There are walls on the left and the right side of the battlefield that inhibit direct attacks or movement/placement onto those spaces. I still want to figure out how the audience involvement. I think that is the direction, right? Have the guest pick. Maybe I make a queue for like questions or comments, and then it just goes through the queue, and then we read those every so often. I'm trying to determine whether I should keep the speak chat on, or if that's going to be too distracting. I guess we could workshop it as it goes, right? Placement onto those spaces. Movement/placement onto those spaces. Place your little lock. Place your little locks in such a way to minimize direct attacks. I gotta upload all my failed speedruns so I can count as a content creator. Yeah, man. In such a way to minimize direct. To minimize direct attacks. to minimize direct attacks on you and maximize them on your opponent. The minimum battle direct attacks to minimize direct attacks on you to minimize direct in such a way to minimize direct attacks on you to minimize direct in such a way to minimize direct attacks on you and maximize Norella. Is that how I pronounce it? I'm sorry. Welcome to the stream, you beautiful person. How you doing? Welcome, friend. And maximize them on your opponent. The minimum battlefield is 3 versus 3. However, you may expand to 5 versus 5 or etc. 5 or etc. If you have skibbity. If you have a larger amount of health/hits. Or etc. If you have a larger amount of health/hits. More locks in your pickup pile. More locks in your pickup pile. Pickle pile. More locks in your pickup pile. Just want a greater challenge. Or just want a greater challenge. Would you guys want to play Little Locks on some streams? You can play it for free with the link and the free app that I loaded Little Locks onto. In your pickup pile. Or just want a greater challenge. Little Locks cannot attack. Little Locks cannot attack or move where the imaginary walls are marked. Alter the course of the game. There are walls on the left and the right side of the battlefield that inhibit direct attacks or movement/placement onto those spaces. Place your Little Locks in such a way to minimize. I don't know why that's there. Okay. The game. Place your Little Locks in such a way to minimize of Little Locks on the battlefield can alter the course of the game. Place your Little Locks in such a way to minimize direct attacks on you and maximize them on your opponent. The minimum battlefield is 3 versus 3. However, you may expand to 5 versus 5 or etc. if you have a larger amount of health/hits, more locks in your pickup pile, or just want a greater challenge. Little Locks cannot attack or move where the imaginary walls are marked. Probably save. Oh, yep. Oh, thank God. Holy crap. I'm gonna save. It almost crashed. I put so much editing in and I haven't saved in a while. So yeah, I think that's how we'll do the Fawncast. I'll bring a different content creator on each episode. Allow the chat to interact through the queue. Still don't know if I should have redemptions available. in the speech speech chat, or maybe even the drawing. I haven't had the drawing on forever. Surprising that my wife still hasn't called me yet. She's working late. There are walls on the left and the right side of the battlefield that inhibit direct attacks or movement/placement onto those spaces. Imaginary walls are marked. There are walls on the left and the right side of the battlefield that inhibit direct attacks or movement/placement onto those spaces. Now let's go back to the media. Now we will move on to color abilities. I can't remember if I know I had to go through and remodify all these. Attack pattern and color abilities. We'll move on to color abilities. Nice, guys, it's back again.
I'm back again. Guess what?
What? Now we'll move on to... Yep. Over it. Chicken butt.
My really good friend just bought me the RAM upgrade.
Ooh, baby.
It gets here on the 5th.
Dang, good for you. Now we'll move on. Now we'll move on to... Now we'll move on to Lil...
He said he couldn't handle me barely being able to play good games without lag, so he bought it for me.
Aw, so nice. Now we'll move on to Lil Locks. I'm gonna do a little bit of a audio boost, audio editor. Give you a little more dynamic range. Now we'll move on to Lil Locks attack pattern and color abilities. Okay, apply. It's probably gonna blow everything up now.
He said
Now
I
we'll
owe
move
him
on to Lil
$8
Locks
though.
attack pattern and color abilities.
But it's worth it.
Or movement/placement onto those spaces. Now we'll move on to Lil... Why did the audio change? We'll move on to Lil Locks attack pattern and spaces. Now we'll move on to Lil Locks... Now we'll move on to Lil Locks attack... Lil Locks cannot attack or move where the imaginary walls are marked. There are walls on the left and the right side of the battlefield that inhibit direct attacks or movement/placement onto those spaces. Now we'll move on to Lil Locks attack pattern and color abilities. Red. I don't like why that did that. It's just edit audio editor. I'm gonna do a little bit of a boost, but not nearly as much. Volume. Now we'll move on to Lil Locks attack. See how that goes. Now we'll move on to Lil Locks attack pattern and color abilities. Okay, I need it always that blurry? Oh, it fixed it. Okay.
Once I get it, I should be able to pump out more videos for you and a few for my channel.
You might just save the Jelix Fun community yet. Here are some tips. Draw and place little locks in order colors, attack, and abilities. Here are some tips.
Slide up.
And abilities. Here are some tips. Draw and...
I think I'd prefer just this slide up, actually.
These. Here are some tips. Draw and place...
Maybe shove? That might actually be better.
and abilities. Here are some tips. Draw and place little locks in order to perform direct attack. Here are some tips. Draw and place little lock.
What are you editing? Sorry if English is bad. I am editing a tutorial video on how to play my card game that I made. It's called Lil Locks Trading Card Game. You can get the card game now for yourself. There's both 12 card bundles and a 48 card deck. This is the box. It's very nice. You open it up, unlock the box. You are the key to unlocking your victory. Open it up. You got this side of the card, and then the little lock that you got. Each color little lock has a different kind of color ability and attack pattern. And there's a bunch of different ones to collect. You build the deck the way you want it, and you play the game. Basically, you set how many health points you have at the beginning, and each direct attack that you get on your friend or your opponent takes away from their health, and whoever reaches 0 first loses. So I'm making the tutorial video on how to play the card game and where to get it, and the free app version that I made. What's up, White Fox? How you doing?
In order to perform.
Who are these new people? Welcome, friends. I'm so glad that we have some new friends.
Like yours. This can be done in many ways. If two little locks are able to attack diagonally the same space on an opponent's battlefield, one will take out the opponent's little lock, while the other lands a direct attack. If the space is unoccupied, and neither of your little locks were taken out during the previous attack phase sections, this lands 2 turns.
I'm alright. I can't. Well, I could complain, but what good would it do? I'm just editing here, you know, trying to get caught up on things. If I didn't edit on stream, I'd never have time to edit at all. So Might as well stream and edit, right? Right? Am I right, ladies? Am I right, ladies? I don't know what that bit is for. This sections. This. Oh, I just joined. What is this stream about? Oh my god, I just explained this like literally as you were joining. But I'll go back through. Don't worry, Dory. Welcome. I'm editing my card game. I'm making a tutorial and explanation of the card game that I created based on the avatars or my little mascots that walk around at the bottom of the screen called Little Locks. These are Little Locks. This is a Little Lock. His name's Lucky. This is Lucy. This is you. You are White Fox. And you're wearing the default skin. You can change that later. Oh, we just got some lock dollars from collecting that key. So you can actually use that lock dollar to upgrade your Little Lock and change its outfit and all that. So anyways, I created these avatars for my stream for my subscribers to play around with. I call my subscribers keys. They're the key to unlocking future content, but their locksonas are their little friends that walk around. I have a whole shtick about locks and keys. It's a long story, but that's just where my channel is now. So one day I decided that I enjoyed making all these little costumes for them. See, there's a guy, that's a guy, there's one there. That I decided, what if I made it into some sort of collectible thing? And at first it was pins, but then I decided to make it into a card game. So bada bing, bada boom, there it is! Little Locks trading card game. You are the key to unlocking your victory. This is the box. It comes in a 48 card box. Or you can get the booster bundle, which is just 12 cards in a little like cardboard bundle. This is the back of the card. It's actually a QR code to, I think, either my link tree or the Little Locks link tree to check out all my stuff. And that's a card. That's a common. This is an uncommon. Each card color has a certain ability, and that ability determines its movement pattern and its special ability. Like, this is a white card. It's got an infinity symbol, meaning that if it gets destroyed, or if it gets taken out, then it goes back into your hand. This is, oh, we can't see it because of the green screen, but it's a little present. It's got the target ability. It's got the red color. Target ability is a fast attack, which means it can attack before any other locks. And you can, the target one is specifically, you can target anywhere on the board, whether it's occupied or an unoccupied space. So you can get direct attacks. So basically the way you win is you get enough direct attacks on your opponent, which means you hit empty spaces on their side of the battlefield till they lose all their health points, and you determine how many health points you want at the beginning of the game. Say like standard, you play with 12 cards each. One person has 12 cards, the other person has 12 cards. You decide how many health points you want to start. I think I usually pick 10. It's up to each individual player if you want a fast game, short game. And then whoever loses all their health points first by having the Little Locks hit the empty spaces wins. Like, for instance, like, this guy can hit anywhere on the board. This guy can only attack forward. This guy can't attack forward, but also can't be attacked forward. Which meaning, if someone tries to attack him like with a card that only attacks forward, then he can't be taken out. But however, it can attack diagonally left and right. This is called split shot. Can't attack forward, but it can't be attacked forward, but it can attack left and right. So long as there's not a wall in the way or a little lock in the way. This is the shield ability. It can't attack at all, but it also can't be attacked. So the only way to remove it is if you sacrifice it. Or if the player who played it sacrifices it. Unless there is, see if I can find it, a green card, which you can't see because it's a green screen, is the poison ability. If you place that in front of any of the Little Locks, they lose their ability. And the green card also attacks straightforward. So there's the whole rule book that I have. I'm working on reading the rule book. What am I trying to say? In the video, I'm reading the rule book, and I'm basically putting some animations and explanations and blah, blah, blah. And there's also going to be some example games at the end of the video. How long have I been working on this? I don't know.
Lily, do you know? I guess we could go back in the chat, but it's been a while. Shoot. Sorry, I'm trying to put the cards back. I've been working on it for quite some time. The little locks themselves, like walking across the screen, I was working on for like a long time, and then eventually I just made so many costumes in the lock shop. If you type !shop, it'll give you the URL for YouTube and Twitch. Since you're on YouTube, click on the YouTube one, and it will take you to the Stream Avatars extension, which I think just popped up in chat. You click on that, you log in with your YouTube account, and then you can change your little lock into any of the costumes that I've made. I've made so many costumes that I wanted to use them for something, so I made this card game. Long story short. Anyway, I gotta get back to editing this. I don't have a lot more time before my wife calls. So, bada bing, bada boom, that's what I'm editing this video. I usually edit other stuff for my content on my channel, but I've been working on this one. It's taking a while. Lands 2 direct attacks. Different little locks. Lands 2. This lands 2 direct attacks. Overwrite. Let's change the chill music too. No, I don't like that one. No. We'll do that one. I'm feeling that. Boom. Enjoy night. The original message for Supermod chat was December of last year. I think I was working on it even before then though, so it was at least December. Thank you, Lily, for checking. I appreciate that. Actually, because you're such a good sport, Lily. Have an hour's worth of KEYCOINS. I wish I had as much determination as you whenever I work on a project. Most of the time I give up before I barely start. I think I'm autistic and I like hyper fixate on things. I've made like board games, I've made card games, I've done all kinds of stuff to this channel. I've made these little locks. I've done so much stuff to automate. It's just, I think I have a problem. Whatever. Different little, whoa, what's going on there? Oh, hey. Whoa. People also call me autistic. I feel like everyone's not neuro. Is it neurotypical what you want to be? But what is it? What is this? People. Oh, this is what I need to take back this direction. And then this also as well. Anyone neurotypical? 2 direct attacks. Different little locks have different attack patterns and color abilities. Remember, fast attacks supersede all attacks. Then forward attacks go next. But I can't get offended since I've never been diagnosed. Yeah, I've never been diagnosed either. My cousin has autism. I've met a lot of people who have autism, and it's like, it just kind of fits and it helps me understand myself better. Even though I've never been properly diagnosed, I feel I've taken like the online quizzes and I check a lot of boxes. If anything, it just helps me understand me and how best to make decisions in my life. Then forward attacks go next, then diagonal attacks. Color abilities can combine or cancel each other depending on which are placed on the battlefield. Use both abilities and attack patterns to get as many direct attacks
also nothing wrong with being
possible
autistic.
while blocking your opponent's direct attacks during the rounds. The placement of little locks on the battlefield can alter the course of the game. Place your little locks in such a way to minimize direct attacks on you and maximize them on your opponent. The minimum battlefield is 3 versus 3. However, you may expand to 5 versus 5 or etc. if you have a larger amount of health/hits, more locks in your pickup pile, or just want a greater challenge. Little locks cannot attack or move where the imaginary walls are marked. There are walls on the left There are walls on the left and the right side of the battlefield that inhibit direct attacks or movement/placement onto those spaces. Now we'll move on to Little Log's attack pattern and color abilities. Red, target ability. Color abilities. Why can't I see any of the audio? I'm also gonna save again. I think my wife is leaving work now. I don't know if she's going to pick me up or if not. I'm not going to be picked up. I don't know yet. We're waiting to see. God, it takes forever to save. I got so much stuff in it. I need to get a 4K monitor. I would love a 4K monitor. I love making books. I've been making them since I was 5 or younger, but today I've been working on a book series since I was 10, but I don't know where and when to start writing. I also was writing a book back when I was in my younger years, middle school, high school. I wrote like 6 chapters, and I have like the whole story in my nog. But then it got to a point where it just took up a lot of time to write, and it's just... I have the whole world and universe in my brain hole. It's actually partially what my board game is based off of that I made. But it's just like so much. If I ever became a famous content creator, or just enough to make this my job, I'd love to get back to it and actually make it into something. My dream is to make creative things and for people to enjoy and all that, but literally, it's just so hard these days. I have so many ideas and so many things I want to do, but I don't have time to do them because I work a full-time job outside of this. I'm an electrical engineer. I work in the facilities department of a major manufacturer, and it's just, I work 40-hour work weeks, sometimes more, sometimes weekends, depending on things. It's not really lack of inspiration for me, it's just more of lack of time. I wish I didn't have to sleep, because then that's like 8 hours every day I'm getting back, but that's sadly not how it works. Red. Red. Lily, I don't know what to do for this part because there's not a lot I can show. Oh god, there is actually a lot I could show, but I don't wanna. There's so much work at it, Lily. Ugh. Color abilities. Red. Target ability. Attack pattern. Red. Attack pattern. Fast attack. Attack pattern. Ugh. Target ability. Okay, I gotta remember using my scroll wheel. Red. 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 I don't see my god dang cursor. Go back to here. Do I actually need this one? Favorite color? One space right or left. Purple and teal. You may play the drawn. You may play the drawn card. You may play the drawn card. Left pickup pile. If any remain, place it into your hand. Ugh. Attack pattern. Fast attack. Ability. once placed on the battlefield during a...
That's a valid choice. I love teal.
Oh yeah, purple and teal. It's my channel colors. It's also the channel, or it's also the colors for the suicide awareness ribbon, which is a very big part of my channel. For those who've been here, they know about my battles with depression and where I've come from to this point. And they also know I'm a big supporter of being a strong and a supportive content creator. I want to be there for people, basically. I know what it's like to feel absolutely isolated and feel like there's no one in the world that would want to be with you, or I feel like it's such a dark and bleak world, and if I can just be like the light for somebody for even like a couple minutes out of the day, I just feel like that's important to me. And that's the reason I do this, is because it helps people, and that's why I always end the video, or I start the video saying welcome friends, because I want you to feel like I can be your friend, or at least be there for you, even though I'm not physically there for you. You know, there's someone always out there that wants you to succeed, and I hope that I can be that person for you. It's a rough world out there. It seems darker, and it seems to grow darker every day. If I can be even just a smallest glimmer of light, I feel like I've done a little bit of difference in the world. And I feel like I forget that sometimes. I do this, and it's so easy for me to get wrapped up to the point where I feel like, oh man, I'm not getting the views I need to get. I'm not growing the channel the way it needs to grow, so I can actually make this like monetized and I can have it pay for itself, so I don't pour my own money into it anymore. But I gotta remind myself that's not the reason I do this. It all started with just a way to hang out with my friends and make goofy content and hang out. But then as I grew up and my friends drifted away and my depression really set in, it became something much more. And that's when I changed the channel colors and I started talking about things. I have a playlist on my channel called Important, which is me basically spilling my heart out to everyone to watch, because it was me finally being truthful with myself, and it was a way for me to get the thoughts on the inside out, because I just let them basically poison me, because I couldn't talk to anyone. I didn't want to be that person to bring anyone down, because I know what it already felt like to be so far down they feel like you can't get up. So, and I've been doing this whole bit this summer on my streams. I don't have it on this stream, but a lot of my streams I say trying to monetize, or else monetizing by the end of the summer, or quitting YouTube. I've been putting that on a lot of my streams, and for a while I kind of yes, it was a scare tactic to get more people to join my stream, but for a little bit I actually thought about doing it. But as I talk about this and I remind myself why I do the channel, I don't think I'm actually gonna stop doing this by the end of the summer. I may take a slight break and try to recover and like maybe edit some stuff off stream. I don't know yet. I just feel like I've been getting to the point where it's become more of a chore than something that I enjoy doing. And I worry, because as I grow older and I get more responsibilities and I want to have a family one day, I'm married and we're thinking about kids, that I worry that I won't be able to be there for all of you. And then it gets me to the point where I stress out so much over it that I stop. And then I get so frustrated because I'm not doing it, and it's just a vicious cycle. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat with both of you guys. It started out as something else, but became more. But I don't think I'll probably ever monetize. I think the market's too saturated. I think what I do is too generic. I do gaming, streaming, and videos, and then I used to do a lot more creative stuff back when I was in high school and I lived at home with my friends. I had a lot of more live action videos that I enjoyed doing, and I put a lot of effort into thinking about new things to do and coming up with ideas. And I enjoyed doing those, but it was so much effort to put them together and so much time and planning that I just basically stream anymore. And when I do stream, it's usually games or me editing a game. There's other stuff I want to do. I mentioned earlier in the stream I wanted to start a podcast called the Fondcast, where I bring on other creators and we have a topic we talk about, but also the members of the chat can interact and earn points and stuff. I love coding, but my computer doesn't work anymore. Dude, I hate coding with a passion. I did it through college because I had to, because I'm an electrical engineer, and where I went to school, it's kind of like you do electrical engineering and computer science together, and then you pick at the end which one you want to really go with. So, I did a lot of coding. I hated it. I'm glad someone else likes doing it. I like the idea of coding, but only I like coding with blocks, where I don't have to get into the computer language. Like, it's like, this block, put a node to it. It's like, run motor for this minute, put a block that says time and all that, but I hate coding language. Also, I know coding, but I forgot most of it. Yeah, I'm in the same mode. I got enough coding to pass me through college, and never again. I'm a very macroscopic person for electrical engineering. I wanted to go into transmission and distribution, like working for power companies, but ended up becoming a electrical engineer as a facilities engineer for a manufacturing company. Some dumb reason I animated with a drawing app. Dude, go for it. I leave for like 10 minutes to make a new icon for my YouTube, and we're having a therapy session. Yeah, Lily, I'm sorry. Lily's one of my older subscribers. She's been here, I don't know how long. It's probably been a couple years. But Lily actually met me in a Minecraft stream. Me talking about some of the similar things I'm talking to you guys about right now. It's kind of funny how it's come full circle like that. And I was there for Lily, or I tried to be at least. And no matter where life takes her, I hope and wish her the best. And if she comes back around, which she has, keep coming back around, I enjoy to see her, watch her grow, and become the person that she's becoming. Because if I can at least push you forward in your life, you know, at least I was there as a stepping stone to whatever greater things you have planned. ID came in, what's good? It's so strange that I'm randomly getting. Usually these editing streams, I don't get anyone to show up, and then just my regulars. And now I've had like 3 or 4 new people. That's good. I don't know what the algorithm's doing for today, but it's doing good for me, I guess. Welcome to the stream. We're kind of having a vibe session. I kind of stopped editing like 5 minutes ago. I've been just talking about my channel and talking about why I do this, and it's gotten a little bit deep. Didn't mean for it to, but it's great. Algorithm blessing, man. I know, right? It's crazy. Hate when my PC just decides to crash when I'm doing art. That happened to me a lot more when I used to edit on my dad's old desktop, which had like a dual core processor. It had like an i5, i2, something really old. I don't remember. For animating on a computer, then drawing tablet. Oh, really cool. But anyways, I'm editing this video about a card game that I made. It's called 𝗏𝗏𝗧 trading card game. This is the rules and where to find the game and how to play the game video. I've been freaking editing it forever now. You can get the card game for yourself. Now I'm just... It's so weird going from like that deep conversation we just had for me to just be self-promoting. It's, it's weird. Anyways, you don't have to get the game. You can get the game for free on the app I put it on. It's called Card Game Simulator. There's a whole process on how to download it. You can get the game for free, or you can buy the cards yourself. Boom, bang, boom. 𝗏𝗏𝗧 trading card games. Get a 48 card box or a 12 card booster bundle. It took a while for me to get into editing. I edit on a software called Power Director, and excuse me, sorry. I've just used it for so long that it's the only one I know how to, and I just got the most recent one for 2024. And it's just like, it's not what most people use. They use like, what do people use? Adobe these days? Premiere? Couldn't be me. Power Director, some obscure other editing software. I've just gotten so used to using it that I can't change now. And I have all like my assets and stuff that I keep on here that are specific to this program, so I can't. It's too much work. Too much to change. I think someone I know uses CapCut. Oh, CapCut. I've used that, but I don't like to use it because I put the watermark and it bothers me. It triggers my tism. Anyways, Little Locks trading card game. Movement / placement onto those spaces. I can't even focus right now. Oh, guys, got me so distracted. Today, I'm going to be showing you the rules and how to play Little Locks trading card game, original game created by me. Before we get into that, I would like to thank everyone who supported me in the journey creating this game. I'd also like to thank the Keys for all the inspiration they've given me through the years. Little Locks is a trading card game where you collect cards. This is a trading card game where you collect cards and build a deck. Different cards have different abilities, and you can build your deck to fit your playstyle. Currently on the Game Crafter website, you can buy a 48 card deck or a 12 card booster bundle. The 48 card deck comes in a nice custom box. How do you become one of the little people? Are you talking about the Lil Locks that are walking across the screen? I think all you have to do is subscribe. I believe. That's you right here. This is you. You're wearing your little default skin. Look at you, little baby. Little stinky baby. Just kidding. Sorry. A lot of these are bots. Let me remove some of the bots. I was just showing some of the things you could be. Get rid of Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh no, I gotta learn Lucky and Lucy, my channel mascots. Oh well, it's fine. All these guys are default. That's all you guys. Throw me into the sun, please. Yeet! Yo, wait, I subscribe and I become a lock? 100%, that's how it works, man. I'm gonna drop some of these boys. You collect those. That's the currency used to get costumes and upgrade your Little Lock and all that. Type !jump if you can spell it correct. Can I move? There is actually a controller you can use to control your Little Lock. Otherwise, it just goes default. Just wanders. If you see that thing that just popped up on screen, Stream Avatar's extension, if you click on that link, it takes you to the YouTube platform where you log in, and then you can customize your Little Lock there or use the controller. Actually, I'll show you what I mean. What's it called? Stream Avatar's YouTube. I'm gonna click on that. Let's bring her up. Sign in. Jelix Fawn. If it'll go, it's taking a little bit of time. There we go. Might be back, but for now, I'm out. Alright, see ya. So, this is the colors you can pick from. There's a bunch of different costumes. Like, for instance, there's hats. There's different costumes. Like, you could be a Pikachu if you wanted. And some of these match your skin color of your lock. So, and you can use the little controller to control your guy. So you write 20, and he'll go write 20. And then there's like dance, fart, jump, bomb, attack, hug. A lot of different things you can do. Is there a triple top hat? Oh, I don't think so. I'm sorry, I never added that. There is a big top hat. And a bowler hat and a chef hat. And a tiny top hat. But no. It's 5:35 for me. Probably gonna head out. Good luck to you into the game, man. Thanks, thank you, appreciate it. It's 5:35 for me. Actually, no, it's 7:35. Holy crap, where'd the time go? But yeah, and you can get little pets, little flying fairies if you want them, or that's the fair keys, and then key pets, and you get a bunch of the bunnies, piggy, kitty, little pumpkin boy, egg. Should make an infinite top hat. I make all of these. It takes a while. And I got rid of my key droid. There we go. Colors. You can also win a custom little lock like these people. But it requires you to spin the wheel. So yeah, that's how you log in. Do your actions. Dance. Whatever. You can also use just the commands. If you type !Lil lock, it'll give you things. Time zones. I need to probably stop streaming here soon. My wife should be on her way home, and I need to start dinner. Okay. I am going to stop the stream, everyone. I'm sorry. But hit that notification bell. You can join next time. Actually, let's do a little battle royale. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Perfect. Fight. Fight for me, peasants. Bye, White Fox. Where's my stream deck? Right, outro. Boom. Oh boy, this has been a strange stream. I got new people, which doesn't usually happen, but I'm glad it do happen that way. Because, you know, it just makes me happy that there's new friends. New friends to enjoy things. View your channel. We're up to 101.21k subs. Why are we? Look at that. Could you even imagine? I won the Battle Royale. I'm amazing. But that's going to end it for this stream. I was hoping to finish this video, but apparently I couldn't. But we are going to lock it down here. Subscribe and follow me to become a key today to unlock future content. Leave a like and comment, and I'll see you in where the future brings next. Bye, friends!